Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing Rose Ink for you guys. I'm really excited to review this fragrance for you because this has one of my favorite rose combinations in there. So if you'd like to know more about this fragrance, then keep watching. Now for transparency purposes, this bottle was sent to me for free to review. A humongous thank you for sending me this bottle. But, and my big ol' but, this has caught my eye because when they reached out to me and asked if I'd want to review it, I'd already had this fragrance on my radar. I have 10 AM Flirt from this brand and I absolutely love it. I think it's gorgeous. And when I saw the notes of this scent, specifically saffron and rose, I was really excited. I love saffron in fragrances, especially when it is paired with rose. It brings out this really beautiful, exotic, spicy, sexy rose scent that I really enjoy. And although I haven't quite found the exact perfect saffron rose scent, this is a really close contender for being one of the top. Now the notes in this fragrance, you have saffron, damask rose, you also have cedarwood and amber in there as well. So this comes together to create a very woody floral fragrance, but it's also very spicy, enticing, and just really sexy and mysterious. I would say that this is a very aromatic, woody fragrance that definitely has rose in the forefront. The cedarwood and the rose work together to create a really beautiful, substantial kind of base, even though the cedar and the amber is the base notes. The saffron gives the rose something to cling to and kind of gives it permission to be as wild and crazy as it wants to be. I love that this fragrance mimics a lot of those compositions that I find in really kind of woody, oudy, patchouli, rose scents without the heaviness that those fragrances have. And I do love it when those fragrances have those heaviness and that kind of weight that those fragrances have. But sometimes you want something a little bit lighter, a little bit easier to wear, but that still has all the complexity and the little nuances that those fragrances have. And that's where I think Rose Ink really just completely blows it out of the ballpark or hits it out of the ballpark. I don't understand these fishing metaphors that I use, but Rose Ink captures the beauty, the sexuality, the sensuality, and the beautiful kind of spicy aromatic qualities that saffron has without it being almost tied down or over encumbered by something like oud or other really strong woods and patchouli that I see in a lot of these combos. It captures the same feeling while still being lighter and easier to wear, and I find that to be something that's really successful and awesome and why I've really enjoyed it. If you're somebody who doesn't like oud or doesn't like really challenging woody scents or is completely just intimidated by patchouli, this is a great scent if you want to experience those types of compositions in regards to like spicy florals and woody florals without, again, the usual addition of oud or patchouli in these types of compositions. I love the fact that it's a little bit more modern, it's a little bit more lively, and it's a little bit more youthful than those scents without losing any of its presence or just its beautiful heaviness that those fragrances have without being too heavy. It's a very spicy aromatic scent in here. The rose is sharp and strong, but it's not sharp in a way that makes it hard to wear where it stings your nose. It just leaves an impression that's really beautiful. And although this is a spicy rose woody scent, I find the aromatics in this to be more cool. It's not a warming scent, it's more of just kind of like a zing or a chill in the air that hits you. And I think that this would be another great scent to wear in fall and winter as well because it has that zinginess and it just has a clarity to it too, which is really beautiful. At the end of the day, Rose Ink isn't going to be for everyone. If you have issues with spicier fragrances, if you have issues with rose scents, don't wear this. If you have issues with saffron, I know some people really love saffron in their scent, some people really don't. This is definitely dominant on the rose saffron front. I would probably sample this or, try and smell it before you buy. But if you're looking for a really banger of a rose scent that doesn't smell like your stereotypical rose fragrance, but again, isn't held back or held down by the heavier woods or patchouli that you see in a lot of these compositions, I think Rose Ink will be a great scent for people, especially in fall and winter. I think this would definitely be a beautiful addition to those rotations. When it comes down to longevity, this has fantastic longevity on my skin. Do remember, longevity is different for everybody. It depends on where you live, the type of work that you do, where you apply, things like that. I get about 6 to 8 hours on my skin, so it does have a nice lifespan, at least what I would expect from a fragrance. And also it has pretty nice projection and sillage, so it will have a little bit of an impression when you leave a room, and it will kind of have a nice aura or atmosphere around you when you're wearing it around people, if you want your scent to make an impression like in a crowd or a group or something like that. At the end of the day, I would have purchased this scent if it wasn't sent to me, so I was incredibly grateful for them to send it to me for free to review. And I am a huge fan of this house, so I wasn't disappointed whatsoever. In fact, I was blown away. The fact that there's not too many notes in this scent, it really packs a punch. And it has these beautiful layers and spiciness and the beautiful florals in the woods. It just comes together to create something really beautiful and wearable, especially if you're a rose lover and you wanted something a little bit different to wear during the fall and winter time. So that is my review of Rose Ink. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you guys have tried this fragrance, I'd love to know what you guys think, positive or negative. Let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to know what you guys think. As always, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!